Look up at the night sky, and it is easy to feel like we are surrounded by a crowded, bustling universe. But the reality is that Earth is an isolated drop in an unfathomably massive void. This animated scale highlights the core problem with space travel: the speed of light. Even hitting that absolute cosmic speed limit, a one-way trip to our closest neighboring star takes over 4 years. Crossing the entire galaxy takes tens of thousands. This is the physicist Enrico Fermi. In 1950, he looked at the sheer age and size of the universe and asked a highly logical question. If the galaxy is so old and vast, where is everybody? Why haven't we definitively detected anyone else? The math provides a harsh answer. Pushing physical mass across those interstellar gaps requires so much energy and time that casual biological visitation from other star systems makes zero logistical sense. Yet, we have highly credible military sensor data tracking unidentified anomalous phenomena, or UAPs, operating right here in Earth's atmosphere. These objects ignore the constraints of inertia, hitting thousands of miles an hour and executing sharp right angles without any visible means of propulsion. Curious, what if the reason we cannot figure out how they cross the galaxy is because we are looking at the wrong dimension? This brings us to the ultraterrestrial hypothesis. It proposes that these crafts didn't travel across billions of miles of empty space. Instead, they traveled backward through thousands of years of time. The phenomenon represents an arrival from our own future. To see how time travel grounds itself in actual physics, we have to start with Albert Einstein. His theory of general relativity established that space and time are not separate entities, but are woven together into a single continuous fabric. This diagram illustrates what physicists call the block universe. In this theoretical model, the past, the present, and the future don't happen one after the other. They all exist simultaneously, stacked on top of each other in a 4-dimensional structure. For a hyper-advanced civilization, trying to accelerate mass across infinite spatial distances is a massive waste of energy. It is mathematically much more efficient to fold the temporal dimension, connecting the future directly to the past. In a reality where time is a physical direction, like length or width, navigating through it becomes a massive technical hurdle rather than a violation of physics. Traveling backward through the 4th dimension provides the perfect workaround to the insurmountable physical distances of the 3rd dimension. This theory also answers a lingering biological question. When people report close encounters, the occupants almost always look vaguely human. We can actually track our own anatomical trajectory to see why. Look at this ancient hominid skull from our distant ancestors. Compare that to a more recent human skull. Over millions of years, there is a clear, measurable trend. The cranial vault expands to house a larger, more complex brain, while the heavy jaw and brow musculature shrink away. If we take this graphic of a modern human skull and fast forward this exact trajectory tens of thousands of years, bodies adapt to an environment that is highly automated, reliant on screens, and structurally enclosed. The cranium balloons, the eyes enlarge to capture more light, and the physical chewing muscles vanish entirely. The resulting profile is a massive head with large dark eyes and a frail body. It perfectly matches the classic description of a gray alien. This biological alignment suggests that the classic alien form is actually an extreme extrapolation of our own human history. If these visitors are our descendants, their motives change entirely. They aren't military scouts mapping our defenses, and they certainly aren't planning a territorial invasion. Their behavior looks much more like modern anthropologists meticulously studying ancient ruins. They are conducting deep-time historical fieldwork. This explains why they hover in our skies but almost never interact. Any direct intervention could accidentally alter their own past, meaning they operate under a strict mandate to observe without interfering. The crafts tracking our aircraft carriers, or hovering over our cities, are simply temporal research vessels, quietly gathering data on the crucial turning points of their own origin story. Today, humanity faces an intimidating list of existential bottlenecks: the threat of nuclear conflict, extreme climate instability, and the fragility of our global systems. That immediate sense of doom weighs heavily on us, but the ultraterrestrial hypothesis offers a startling piece of counter-evidence to our extinction. If our descendants are flying through our atmosphere right now, it means humanity makes it. We have to survive our current global crises in order to evolve into the very beings visiting us. The anomalies in our skies are a physical guarantee from our descendants that we survive.